We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Stepping in, Peter Alonso. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside.
Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Man at second here with 2 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jay looks up. Goodbye, home run. A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's a pop-up now. Reed shading to his right, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Guaranteed Rate Field. It's now 2-0 New York. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Now batting, Ryan Goins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going, he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. J.D. Davis the next to bat, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Ahmed Rosario. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Rosario has had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he fouls this one off. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Here's Echeverria now. Runners on the move for second. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw goes to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages, and this one only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Conforto has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Striding into the box, Eloy Jimenez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now is John Jay. Fouled away. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. Jay behind 0-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Another 0-2 coming. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 2 and the White Sox nothing. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The right fielder, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. So this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Into the box now, Michael Conforto, a base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Conforto leads off first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This is skied into short left center. Anderson has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mets out in front, 2-0.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Slapped hard the opposite way. McNeil is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, James McCann. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Enters play here at 279. A dozen home runs and 33 driven in. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. McNeil is right there as he takes it for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ramos.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, J.D. Davis. As he rips it on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
2 on here with 1 man out. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Third baseman.
Into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pulled toward right center field. McNeil is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brian Goins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Echeverria is over to take a look at it. Goins, a native Texan, is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today. So it looks very likely, at least, that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
3-2 now. Fouled off. Got him on the good slider there swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. Now Abreu connects deep to left. Gone! It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu, number 23 for him thus far, as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game. Into the box now, A.J. Reed.
Up next for the White Sox.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. One run, just one hit, one error thus far for the White Sox. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 0-2 once more. Is a breaking ball in off the plate.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We played 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Number 6.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will get fouled. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Line drive to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Peter Alonso, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting. The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. comes set. The 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the White Sox,
and he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto has a play. 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
3-0 now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Drilled to the right side, and a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch, but you know what, sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2 balls and a strike to count. Anderson's running in there. Now the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Wilson Ramos.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jimmy
Your attention,
Cordero
please.
takes over on the mound
Now
here with
pitching
nobody
for the
out in
White
the
Sox.
6th inning.
Number 60.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Cordero certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty Debo, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to
Now
leave him
batting,
at times.
the
He can get a lot of
designated
swings and a misses, a lot of
Todd
strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next will be the
Rosario.
shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Boy, this one looked like
Now
it was headed for extra
the third
bases
baseman.
off the bat. Instead, a line drive
Echeverria.
bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Echeverria. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Echeverria is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mets 3 and the White Sox 1. Digging in, James McCann. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. This one's down to third. Echeverria has it. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 5.
First pitch on its way.
Carlo.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yolmer Sanchez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Into the box now, Leury Garcia, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Aaron.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jeff McNeil, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is hit softly to third, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. High and deep to right. Back goes Jay at the track. The wall. Goodbye home run. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto, number 22 on the year, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Now batting. Number 20.
In now, Peter Alonso. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses. That's ball 1.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Goins comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Standing in, Ryan Goins. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
There's Cano, and there's one away. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Popped him up. Ramos is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, A.J. Reed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Two-two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Evan Marshall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43.
So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Marshall stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. Is currently 2nd among AL relievers in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The 1-0. Back up the middle. Sanchez is there. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now back.
Striding in, Todd Frazier. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Sanchez is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets are out on top 4-1. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Coming to the plate now, John Jay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The right fielder, John
Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, James McCann. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit to third, fielded by Hechavarria. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it 4-1. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Ahmed Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Goins has to hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Adeiny Hechavarria. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson brings it in on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Edwin Diaz
please.
enters the game to
Now
finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. 0-for-2 for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Sanchez.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Diaz has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Cano towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first. And the White Sox are down to their final out now. Stepping in, Ryan Goins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The White Sox down to their last strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one. And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Abreu. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Goins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom earns win number 7 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.